You students, here's the lesson. Measure twice, cut once.
Don't measure once and cut twice.
Hello, so here I am with my father-in-law. He's doing some construction in the home. So I want you to take a look at this. Right now he's putting in some new floor.
Hardwood flooring.
And we gotta figure out how to get wood to actually fit around that. So how do you actually cut wood so that it's actually like in a round shape? How do you do that?
So we have to scribe it, and we have to come up with a pattern to scribe that. And so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna measure this step. We know that this step is 10 inches.
So how do you know that it's actually 5 inches for the radius or 10 inches for the diameter?
Well, first what I did was I took my square here, and I put it on the straight edge on the front of the step. And I took another straight edge here, and I measured the distance, and I knew that it was exactly 10 inches. So for me to create the radius, knowing that the diameter is 10 inches,
Yeah.
I was gonna make a little jig, 5-inch jig, and I'm gonna nail that to a board, and I'm gonna use that to scribe my circle.
Can you show us how to do that?
Yep, let's go.
Awesome.
So for my geometry students, what we've used in class is a compass. He used kind of his own contraption instead of a compass that we use in class.
So here's my jig. I basically cut this piece of wood 5.5 inches. I know 5 inches is exactly where I needed to put my nail. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make a template by scribing the radius of this 5-inch piece. And we know that that'll create the total diameter of 10 inches. And there you go. All right, so I'm gonna cut this out. I've got another piece of wood, piece of board I'm gonna use. I'll cut that out and we'll come back and take a look at it. Product. Okay?
Yep.
Now let me go get my hardwood. Yep. All right, so here's the wood I need to cut. Now I have it upside down because all of the finish is on the flip side. And when you run a jigsaw, the jigsaw will splinter the finish if you have it finished side up. Keeping that in mind, I know that this is the side that has to fit into the step. Now I'm gonna clamp this down. So I've set my boards up with the clamp. I've got to clamp them down nice and tight. So now when I run my jigsaw here, I'll start with the jig. So when I run the jig, all right, look at that, huh? Woohoo! Now, for you students, here's the lesson. Measure twice, cut once.
Don't measure once and cut twice.
Here's the first piece. Get that in there.
Oh yeah.
You tap that in. Oh yeah, look at that. That is perfect. Perfect. Now normally what you do is you cover this up with a molding, but I can't cover this step up with a molding, so we had to make it perfect. All right, let's see how the next piece goes. Oh. Gee.
If you ever wondered what construction and carpentry
There you go.
perfection looked like.
That is simple geometry put to use.
Well done, sir.
Thank you, Zach.
When we're working on triangles in class, when we're working on circles in class, measuring things, using compasses, using protractors, etc., this is one of the huge projects that a lot of you that want to own your own home someday are going to want to be able to do simple things like this, and you're going to want to have perfection. Thank you for watching, and stay weird.